Hey guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a review for Inhumanity issue 2. This is actually supposed to be called Inhumanity Medusa, but I guess Marvel wanted a little bit more sales, so they're like, cut out the Medusa, let's just call it Inhumanity issue 2. And then I guess next month, almost spelled the comic. Next month we're probably gonna get Inhumanity issue 1, so they're going back to the actual it's gonna be called Inhuman. So Inhuman issue 1's coming out, and then I'm pretty sure this is the last of Inhumanity, because in January we had a couple of tie-ins, but I'm pretty sure we're done with this and then going into the Inhuman series. So this is kind of like the prelude to the Inhuman series, which I'm pretty sure is ongoing. But yeah, before I start talking about this, just want to give you guys a little update. Of course, I have Comic Uno episode 33, and that is a show where I review all the comics read this week in one show, and it's actually not going to be on Dark Avenger Inc. This week or any week, because we are closing our doors of Dark Avenger Inc. and moving to Comic Frontline. I decided to move my series a little bit in the future, I guess a little bit before it did open, just to get going all those series on Comic Frontline. So Comic Uno episode 33 and all my topic videos and stuff will be on Comic Frontline now, so be sure to check that out. And here are the exclusive stuff for Comic Frontline, well, for Comic Uno episode 33 on Comic Frontline. Here are those exclusive comics. We got Furious issue 1, Trish Out of Water issue 4, Invincible issue 108, Superman issue 27, The Flash, issue 27, and Red Lanterns, issue 27. But yeah, those are those exclusive comics, so be sure to check out Comic Uno episode 33, which will be annotated. But let's talk about Inhumanity issue 2, which we'll just call Inhumanity issue 2, but it's actually supposed to be called Inhumanity Medusa. So, cool cover if you're a Medusa fan. I'm not a big Inhumans fan, but I've been pretty excited for this arc just because of what I have heard of it, what I've been getting from it. I like the premise of it. You know, we're getting these regular humans, any race, any culture, any age, who become Inhumans, and I think that's pretty cool, because usually for the mutants we'll have like teenagers only become mutants, like, oh, I didn't expect that type thing, and it's really cool to see other type of people also become powered. So even as a non-Inhuman fan, I have been pretty excited for this, but again, I really don't know much about the Inhumans. I haven't read much with Medusa besides FF, and I dropped that series before it ended, which it did get canceled after. But yeah, cool cover, and let's see if I like the story, though. So in this issue, I gotta say, not a lot's going on. We do get to see Medusa and her side of things, of what's going on in Humanity. We get to see her disciples helping her, seeing that she is the queen. So if you don't know she's the queen, she is the queen. We get to see that a lot of the humans also want these Inhuman pods. So we get to see pretty much AIM, because I've seen other Inhuman titles, tie-ins, that AIM is pretty much the people who do want these Inhuman pods. So they're trying to get in, and Medusa and all the other Inhumans are actually trying to get their people, save them. And that's it. And also, her child is missing, and a lot of the royal family of the Inhumans' children are missing. So that's a whole big story with this. So, did I like it? I don't know. I didn't really love this issue. I thought this was probably the most boring issue I read this week. I'm just not really into Medusa. Not a lot's going on here that I didn't already know, because I read a lot of the Inhuman tie-ins. I read Avengers Assemble for issue. I read all of Inhumanity Awakening, which was actually a pretty good miniseries, and I read Inhumanity issue 1. So I already got the gist of what Inhumanity is about. If you don't know anything about Inhumanity, I think this is a good issue, I guess. It does explain things, a little confusingly, but they do explain things. But I just thought this was a very wordy issue with not a lot happening. Like, I don't mind wordy issues if stuff is happening and, like, it's tense and you're like, oh my god, they need this conversation, but with this is just random conversation. Not really a lot going on. The art actually fit a lot here. I'm not usually a big Bradshaw fan, at least for the X-Men, but I actually thought the art fit really well here. Art was pretty good, just the story was just a little blah. was just really bored with this issue. So it's not a horrible issue, just don't think it's really worth picking up. I don't think you really need this issue. I'm going to give it a 2.5, and this was my worst pick of the week. It is just something I didn't really enjoy. I guess it just wasn't my taste. Again, as maybe someone that's not really an Inhuman fan, but just looking forward to what the arc is bringing us. So I think you could skip it. It's also a $3.99 book, so if you're getting some of those annuals from DC this week and you want to save some money, you could definitely not pick up Inhumanity issue 2. But hope you guys enjoyed. That was my worst pick of the week, but there really wasn't anything too horrible this week. So I'm going to give it a 2.5. I hope you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Uno, and guys, don't forget to follow me on Twitter for Comic Uno and their end situations, and don't forget to like my Facebook page, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.